Coming to the plate now, Joe Scott, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complex.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Around third and being waved on home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, and not in time as the second run scores.
And what a perfect way to start an inning right here. You get runners on first and second, and you know that puts the pitcher in a little bit of hot water. Then, as you see here, he turns up the heat even more, driving in both of those runs and winding up on third.
Chris Heisey digs in now with two already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away.
Well, runs often come in bunches, Matty, and we're going to have to see if that's the case right here. They've got a chance at a big inning.
Set to deal on 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. One away now in the Washington third, and that'll bring in the right-handed hitting Billy Butler. Here's the 3-1. And that misses ball four. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility. Peter Dennison will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. 1-2, here it comes. Pitch is popped up. Morales camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2. Anthony Rendon steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ball game right here.
Lopez has got it, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Luis Nieve. He drew a walk his first time up. Masterson gets the sign, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Hit in the air out to left field. Scott is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Joe Scott strides into the box now, launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. Luis Nieve digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors. Benito Morales will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Trying to strike him out for the second time. This is popped up. Zimmerman is there, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1, still down by a count of 4-2. Joe Scott will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. And the run is in to score from second. It's 5-2. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Maybe an important run right there, and you got to figure every run's important in a low-scoring ball game. But that now pushes the lead to 5-2.
Chris Heisey will stand in now, hoping to get on track, as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least.
And as Billy Butler steps in, you have to chuckle when you think of the nickname his teammates bestowed upon him, Country Breakfast.
Well, he stands 6'1", and he weighs in at about 240, so you gotta figure he's put away.
Striding into the box, Peter Dennison. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Hauser is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. But he will not try it as he heads back to the... Anthony Rendon gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Neal is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Joe Scott will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning, as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And they'll chase this one down now out near the 387 sign. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Wow, he has just completed the last leg of a true baseball rarity, hitting for the cycle.
Yeah, good for him. You know, for a long time, a cycle was actually more rare than a no-hitter. That's no longer the case, but it's still very special. And this is not a game he'll likely forget. And I'm sure we'll be talking about it for a while, too.
Now to the plate, Chris Heisey. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, he did his job nicely last time up.
Runners off for second. On the ground to the left side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
Well, this won't get the runner to third, but he does at least make contact here, and it's enough to allow him to...
Billy Butler stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Now both runners are breaking to first. And he is in there. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runners are able to move up.
And, you know, this was not one of those 3-2 start the runners kind of a deal. This looked like a straight double steal, or maybe even a hit and run thrown in there. And it's going to wind up at least a partial success for these guys because the runners do move up.
Peter Dennison will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And I'm sure he'd like a base hit right now here of any sort. But, hey, another fly ball wouldn't be all that bad because he should be able to drive in a run with a sacrifice fly.
Rosen in the hole. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
And, you know, a cycle is about the equivalent of a no-hitter for a pitcher. It's one of the rarest things you can do on a baseball field, so no doubt he's going to wind up our player of the game.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. Washington is victorious in this one, 6-4. Good night from Philly.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 6 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 17 runners on base.